Welcome back to Good Morning La Land. I'm so excited to welcome the show actor legend T.C. Carson and his producing partner Alicia. Good morning. How are you?
Well, thank you for having us.
Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on the success of Bricked. Tell us a little bit about the film and why the project spoke to each of you.
Bricked is about a gentleman by the name of Trevor. He is diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And we kind of see his journey as he battles with bipolar disorder and the turmoil within his family. And just the realistic journey of what it's like to kind of receive the diagnosis and to try to go through the journey of meds and family. So just the balance of it all.
Well, I have friends that have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, so that's what really drew me to the project. And then working with Alicia, just being able to work with her and work with my people, and it was a really, really good experience. And to have this platform to talk about mental illness, we don't really talk about it that much in our community, you know, so to be able to have a platform to start the conversation, that's what we're hoping mostly with the film, is that it starts the conversation, that parents will talk to their kids about mental illness. And if you have somebody in your family that may need a little help, maybe it'll help you get them some help. I think on the website we have doctors that are...
Yes, they've connected with us, brickmovie.com. We're connected with different organizations and different therapists that are allowing free sliding scale virtual services to anyone that's ready to take the next step in addressing their mental health, families, substance abuse, grief and loss, whatever the case might be.
Right.
We're here.
So important to portray it through story and have people realize that it's, you know, we have so much going on in our world, and there are answers. There's psychologists, there's EMDR, there's all kinds of subconscious things. Of course, some people do need meds, whatever that is. But what would you say is the biggest takeaway? Just compassion? What was the biggest takeaway for you in doing the film?
Just opening the conversation up. We don't talk about it. Everybody has somebody in their family that's, we go, well, you know, Uncle Joe, he's a little, you know, but we don't talk about it. You know, we don't talk
We all
about it.
have our blind spots and don't see our own mental insanity, right?
well, the doctor has a line in the movie, everybody has a little bit of crazy. And so I know mine. That's why I have
Quite
coffee in the
familiar with
morning.
that crazy.
That's why I have coffee in the morning. But no, just to really start the conversation, I'm hoping, at least for me, I'm hoping that's what this film does. It allows people to talk to their kids. Kids have so much coming at them right now. And to have open dialogue with your parents, to be able to talk about how you're feeling about things, you know, I think it's really important. So hopefully this film will start that.
It's everything, and for all of us, I think mental health awareness is just everything. I know for me, I struggled with depression for years and was suicidal for a while, and it was, you know, really loving, supportive people in the world, some of them alive, some of them dead, authors, that just sort of helped me through that. Without those folks, I wouldn't have been even here today. So I want to thank you guys both for just helping to spread awareness around mental health and mental illness. It's just everything. I wonder, you know, for each of you, when have you felt in your life sort of most at peace, most deeply happy, and most alive?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for your transparency. You know, I believe through transparency, that's how we heal.
Absolutely.
But in regards to, I think when I really have honest conversations with myself, like what I'm looking to gain from the film is just looking at myself. And that's what I think my happy moments come when I realize, hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not ever going to be perfect. But if I want to become a better me, I have to continuously evaluate who I am and see how I can become better. And that's where my happy place is.
Love that. Self-awareness, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, my happy place.
Yeah.
My happy place. My happy place is really on the beach. You know, when I can just sit and really get in tune with who I am, you know, really kind of reboot and because everything is so much. Everything is so much. So to be able to go somewhere where you can let all of that go and just be for a minute. I don't think we get a chance to just be. Everything is on our phone. Everything is coming at us constantly. And if you can just take the time to just sit and be, not worry about what's happening next, what happened over there, just be.
Were you always able to do that?
No. I've been seeing a therapist who has really helped me. I went through a few years of loss. I lost my mom, I lost everything. And I didn't know what to do. And people say, you didn't go to church, you pray. I say, yeah, you go to church and you pray, but then you go to your therapist and talk to your therapist about what you talk to God about. And she really helped me understand how to work through some things and get to where I am today. So no, I have not always been this peaceful. Not at all. But I feel real grounded right now, you know, and at a certain point you have to understand that it's on you. It's all on you. Everything in your life is on you. You make those decisions. And if you make a decision that doesn't work, you can always change it. You can make another decision. And that's the thing I don't think people get. It's like they make this decision and they stick with that, but it's not working.
And in some ways, don't you think that that's kind of the blessing out of mental illness, that that's something that's saying you got to slow down and heal and do the work, right? So instead of it looking at like this is a disease or something like that's just incurable, it's actually like can be one of the greatest blessings for a family and for people.
Yes, one of my favorite quotes actually on our film's Instagram page is mental illness is not a choice, but recovery is. And it's
Absolutely.
just making that step, making the decision, and and also removing all of the negative stigmas. And even the big title, we say, oh, I'm not bipolar, or I'm not schizophrenic, but hey, you might be grieving. You might be battling with a substance. It's not just mental illness. It's not just a label or title. It's something that mentally we have to battle every single day.
Yeah.
And you have to have mental health, just like you go to the gym and work out, just like you eat well. You have to have mental health too.
Such a great point.
Yes.
And so you go and see your doctor.
Yeah.
Just fantastic.
I love that. Well, tell people where they can find you guys, how they can follow everything.
Brickedmovie.com. We're nationwide, so please visit brickmovie.com, get some tickets, go see us, go support us, and give us your feedback.
Love it.
Great movie. All right.
Thank you,
I
guys.
really
You
appreciate
guys.
that. And where can they engage with you on social media?
Well, actually, I prefer them to engage with Bricked. So at Bricked Movie, BRICKED movie.
And what's your
But
handle?
that's not me. My Instagram is official TC Carson, and everything else is TC Carson.
Because I like to relax on the beach in a nice place. So
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
this long. All right.
stay tuned. We'll be right back.